Yeah.
5 minutes after 3 p.m. here in Liberia. Today is Friday, the 23rd day of June 2023. This is how I love to welcome you to our third day of the pilot edition here of Reliable Info 360, a show hosted by former Deputy Minister of Press and Public Affairs, Republic of Liberia, Honorable Eugene Lami Fagon. He's the host of Reliable Info, joining us from the U.S. Good morning to you, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Diamond, and good morning to the peace-loving people of the Republic of Liberia and all of our followers, as well as our citizens in the diaspora and around the world.
So there you have it. Good morning from Mr. Fagon. It's our third day pilot edition. And the first two editions, they've been widely followed, hugely resounding amongst Liberians, not just in the country, but outside of the country as well. So this pilot can be well deemed as a success. And I'm waiting to see the full-scale versions once we begin on Monday.
Definitely. I'm trying to see if I can get some things going here for you, but I don't know whether you will get it or not, but it's okay. What's new on the ground?
Well, what's new is the ruling from the Monrovia City Court in the case involving the bail bond hearing of the former Chief Justice, Madam Gloria Mususka. The action is motion to admit to bail, and the Stapindere Magistrate and other magistrates of the Monrovia City Court, that is Magistrate L. Ben Bako, the acting Stapindere Magistrate, Andrew N. Bople, Associate Magistrate, and Lasana Kamara, Associate Magistrate. On today, they denied the motion to grant bail to the former Chief Justice and three others there. So according to the ruling by the Stapindere Magistrate and the two Associate Magistrates, the movements did not, call for a preliminary hearing or a pre-trial hearing to see what evidence the government has got against their clients, which is provided by law. Since they didn't exhaust that particular judicial step, the court couldn't do for them what they didn't do for themselves. And secondly, the judge said that according to the judicial procedure law of Liberia, a court can only hear and rule in a matter that it's got jurisdiction over. And for that matter, the Monrovia City Court does not have the jurisdiction over murder cases, which is a first-degree felony. Hence, the court then transferred the case to Criminal Court A and denied the movements bail today. So that's the latest in the country.
And so then what did the petitioners do? Did they go to Criminal Court UCC?
A, Criminal Code A. So the petitioners or the movements, they were moving for the motion. They accepted the ruling, but said they will exhaust all other options under the law. Next, according to judicial experts, will be a summary review, a summary proceeding. They'll go to the circuit court for the circuit court to review, in summary, the ruling of the city court. So we're waiting to see when that would be, especially taking into consideration it's already after 3 p.m. So if that might just be on Monday or days after. So the former Chief Justice is going to remain with the three others in commitment at the Monrovia Central Prison.
Wow. So what was the basis for the court saying the court cannot do for you what you should have done for yourself? Should they have done that, then what would have been the position of the court then? And what I'm saying
that
is
would be the
question. I can't do for you what you are supposed to do for yourself. But what if they had done what they were supposed to do for themselves when the court has said they didn't have jurisdiction over such ruling?
Well, the court said they do have jurisdiction over preliminary hearing, pre-trial hearing, where you come with your evidence to adduce your evidence to show whether there is enough cause for these people to be held on those charges. They didn't do that. That is where the stopping their magistrate then he gave out that legal maxim that a court cannot do for you what you cannot do for yourself. So had they exhausted that particular option provided by law, then they would have been called to a pre-trial hearing to see whether or not there is enough evidence to keep those people, especially on a murder charge. If there is not enough evidence, then the court will then look at the lesser charges that you can be billed or that they are available, but they didn't use that particular option according to the stopping their magistrate.
Oh, wow. So, what else going on in the town? Today is Friday. Where is your president? Where are your lawmakers? And what's going on? What are you hearing?
Well, on Friday, it's not an official sitting day for lawmakers, a session day. So I was around the Capitol building today prior to making my way to the Temple of Justice. And I interviewed a young Liberian activist, a solo activist campaigning for educational reforms in the country. Very eloquent young fellow. On a solo mission. He has been on that mission for 1 week, 5 days. According to him, he's using the instructional calendar that is Monday to Friday. The first 1 week he was at the ministerial complex, where he did say he had a conversation with the Education Minister, Professor D. Ansusoni, but it was a very short conversation. He was told he will be gotten back to. So what are those things he's advocating for? Increment in the salaries of teachers. He's also asking for well-equipped libraries and laboratories as well for Liberian students, and the whole overhauling of the educational system of our country. So that is something that caught my eye. I did see him yesterday and had a brief conversation with him, and today we decided to hear from him exactly, what his mission was. So he has said if he doesn't get any proper redress from the legislators, he's going to then move to the American embassy with his protest. So those are just what was happening, what I've been able to see and be involved with. But there are other things happening across the country, especially not just in Montserrado, but other parts of Liberia as well. The president is going to be in Nimba, in Saninkole, tomorrow. We've been told by sources there. They've already advanced team. He's going to visit the people of Nimba, and in doing that visit, he's going to commission the Kanta to Saninkole road that is said to have been completed. It's going to commission that particular stretch of road for the people of Nimba and Liberia at large.
Well, that's good. My attention, I'm not sure if you heard that a group calling itself the CDC COP, issued a statement yesterday claiming that if the government does not shut down Spoon, they will move in and shut it down themselves. Did you manage to come across that?
Yeah, I did see a press release of some sort relating to that topic. Let me run through that quickly, but I did see a release that from the CDC COP as to the contents in its entirety of that release. I haven't been able to go through that particular release, but I was sent that release by a friend. Yeah. So what's the intention? What they will come and shut down the station?
Yeah, they said they will go ahead and.
But is there a CDC COP?
It said CDC COP.
Because the last time we had the issue with the Supis, the student that was manhandled and brutalized,
Walter
we were all
Sisulu.
informed that there is no CDC COP.
Yeah, and they issued a statement yesterday. Mind you, they've already been indicted for beating that student almost to death. And they are outside, released on bail, but threatening to use violence again to shut down a station. I think I heard once upon a time, what's his name? Arthur Johnson But of course, he was talking yabi yabi ya. Because I call it yabi yabi ya. Oh, we're going to sue them back home, spoon, a couple of individuals. I love the press talking garbage. Because if you understand that this thing happened between February 22nd and the 23rd, it's only now the government is coming up to tell us that they have a charge. Even at that, they did not. It was yesterday that they formally charged the people and arranged them before court, and they're now in detention legally. Having said that, for me today, I want to do something different, Diamond. I want to have an interactive exchange with our people out there in Radio Land. And the purpose for it is to get an understanding and the taste of what people are thinking, feeling, or allowing them to. Today is Friday. We might only do 1 hour, I don't know. But I think it's only fair to allow the Liberian people, whether in the diaspora or at home. The question is very simple. It is not our opinion, Diamond, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It is the thoughts of our people. And the Constitution is clear. No one can imprison you for what you think. I want to understand from the Liberian people, whether in the diaspora or whom, what they really think of this case. How do they see this case? And it's about 11:20, 11:18 to be exact. For the next 20 minutes, let the Liberian people at home tell us what they think. And then we move over to the Liberian people in that diaspora. You and I will have an appreciation because it's, in my opinion, it's not about you and I. Every day we have an opinion. We give some facts. I stopped there because I see on your t-shirt Grand G there. You know that, your office here.
I will accept that to a larger extent.
Yeah, your office. We can be from Bombing. We can be your anytime we want be your.
Because your one can't meet some ages ago. So
what ages? The funny thing about it.
How many can they meet that to your guy? Bombing County. How many?
We got almost 4.
Almost 4?
Yeah, the other one that we got that time you're not born. So you know about it.
The records will be there, Mr. Fagon. If you want even
the Ministry of Youth and Sport that time, it point they want to destroy that record.
But they got record as far back as when Maryland won the first title.
Are you there? Go ask Suga for it. But the thing I wanted to tell you, Jenna,
we have shown our chief sports analyst here and all.
We're looking at Liberia. Anytime Liberia catch Egypt, they can beat Egypt at home and abroad. But Egypt can carry all the cup. Egypt can even go walk up. But even Sierra Leone, Madagascar, and all can just kill us. But soon we see Egypt, my brother, leave it. Whatever Egypt did to us, we must beat them. But we can't beat them.
The bombing you talking about, the bombing with the capital city as Douala, like the bombing you talking about?
What capital city? It's only wrong with you, eh? Let's go.
Because only 2009, bombing won, they can't meet, and that's their solo title since.
That your business. How much time can't you that care tattoo?
One time we equal. 1-1.
No, we're not equal. I told you before you were born, we're carrying trophy.
But where the trophy end? Because I'm looking at this, somebody said bombing got 2, but I'm only seeing 1 year.
At that time, the people used the commentator, the guy is still living. They call him Amma Baxter. I don't know if he's still at the port. At the time Herbert Graceway were commentating him, Bele Marshall, Amma Baxter, Guri Zah, Abu Kamara. We're talking Mark Fino. These guys were great players. And that's Charles Dunn. And that's the time Herbert Graceway was screaming, come and see 13-year-old boy playing ball like King Pele of Brazil. He was talking about Amma Baxter. At the time we're talking about that time, you're not born, so you're not knowing about the record.
So
But
I'm
it's on the
looking at the
record.
records. Yeah, it stops at 20. So 2019 Grand Cru carried
Don't
the
call Grand Crew,
title.
man. They can bag him.
Lofa
Don't call
Nimba.
them. Koji can
Nimba
spend money to
again.
bag him, man.
Yeah. So I
I'm
want to
talking
see
about
in
real
one
content
bomb here.
meat.
So I know which one. Yeah. I want to see in one bomb. 2009 bombing now. Oh, I see 2018 bombing. Bombing when no title 2018.
Listen.
2018 was won by Monserrato.
I told you, Gianna, you were rushing. Bomi used to be called Bomi Territory,
Uh-huh.
and it became Bomi County. So we carry it when
Uh-huh.
it was territory, and now we carry it when it was county.
Uh-huh.
So that's why you're not seeing the territory record there.
Oh, okay.
You see it? They're cheating us, man. You got to roll with me.
We yeah ya. We yeah ya. But when they can't meet winners, at least we on our list.
You ever hear Fanti woman say my body ratty?
No.
Okay,
It's fresh.
I'm finished with you. But anyway, today what we want to do, and I think the government itself will have an appreciation of the ideas or the thoughts or the opinions of our citizens as regarding the way they handle this case, or whether they or not they've done the right thing. It's not us talking all the time. Let the people talk too. Let's hear what they got to say. And I think it's only fair that you put the number up on the screen. We'll do 20 minutes or 15 minutes for the people in country, and then we'll do something for the people in the diaspora, and let's hear from the people. Let's hear their opinion. For every 5 calls, we can comment either to correct it or to praise their comments. But one thing we will not accept will be vulgarities, invectives, if you like, and just insults generally. But you need to tell us as a people what you think and about the whole Gloria Musu Scott case. Because as we leave from here, this is our pilot project. And Diamond, let's try again. If we see any live feed going on, let's try to see if we can feed it through. Because sometimes you and I will have to use the live feed to show our audiences what exactly is going on. But today, let's hear from the people. Please do not insult. Don't come here and attack me. We didn't ask you for Minister Fagon. Me, they call me Dead Devil. You want my name? You can call me Betuma. Beyang Betuma. If you like, you call me Kakakolo. Or Drum Bon Pemi. Or you go Grand Jida and call me Mokuson. Any of my names that you want. You know? Kabalonoi. I have all my names from the various counties. So forget about me. Give us your thought about the whole Gloria Musu Scott case. Let us hear from you, because Monday we're going into business and business straight. Diamonds, you want to open the phone line? Let's hear from our people.
All right. So the phone numbers to call 0777-771075, 0555-101075. Those are the numbers to call, the local lines to call here. This show is aired on Spoon, Super, and Fabric FM here in Liberia. We're also live on our Facebook TV page, Spoon TV Live, both on Facebook and YouTube. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please. Your name and where you calling us from?
This is Isaac calling from District 10.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Yeah, well, I believe the government don't want to play policy of that would see that no kids, government don't have kids. And if the government will think why to be taking our taxes money and we use the money after kids that will lose, you won't get no difference. So hold on here. No needed for our resources. They can use those resources to drop down the rate. Use the resources to get medical jobs to the rural hospital. They can use those things to educate the poverty rate in the country. They don't be only after cases paying lawyer here and there, transportation going here and there. Why not expand the resources and people sweat?
All right.
And make this angry. And come or do what we know what we'll do.
All right, sir.
Right now, pretty much you have about 2,000 motorbike in the going to Nima
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you. We have to leave it at that and take other callers. Thank you. Let's stick to your thoughts on the Councillor Gloria Musu's and 3 others case as well. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Let's hear you out, please. This is Spoon. Go ahead, please.
Okay, my name is Chimamu from Banana Estate. Yeah, my thoughts on this case is I don't know what is coming really in me about, but for me, I think it's strictly political. And they are won by putting the chief justice to sleep. For us, we want to know, want to get to the bottom of the case. We really want to know. In the world for Kazarovka right now.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm so high, I am high. The thought are so high. I'm feeling so bad. But let's just take efforts. They should get it, but they should get it, we should know the throne of the eye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, you live. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Prince Dennis calling from Corwell.
Go ahead, Mr. Dennis.
My brother, this issue about the former Chief Justice, let us look at the law, but actually for some of us, our view as a citizen, we look at it to be political. Because what am I trying to say? This thing started when the woman filed her complaint to the government that people are running after me. They didn't take it serious until this happened. Then they are trying to drag her feet into it. But God above all. So let us remain peaceful and see how best this case will come up. Let us watch and see.
Thank you. Thank you. Straight to the point. There. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm the governor Edward from Kalinki, Congotan, Nagivi County.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. The issue, the government breaking the issue. You see, they do it in the middle of in the midweek, just for the woman to be in jail until Monday. I can show you. They will not free her today, neither tomorrow, all the way to Monday. Yesterday, I tried to call, but I never get through. I even get a prayer request today for the woman case. So I just want to pray shortly. You give me a chance, let me pray shortly for her that God can lead her through. Please.
Go ahead.
And our trustful God, you are the beginning and ending, first and the last. There is nothing happening that you don't know about. Even the deep part of the war, you know about it. So, Father, I give everything into your hand. Let justice be done. Take absolute control. Allow your servants to be free in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Take control and let it be done. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir. You live. Go ahead, please.
Hello, Damo. Am I live?
You live. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. This is Ibrahim Eskawa from New Georgia Estate. Yeah, in respect of the counselor, what I want to say is we just have to leave everything to God. But we know what is playing on our tune. Because we were all here, we saw what happens to the auditors. We didn't see the kind of speedy reaction from the police and all security authorities. Everything went down the drain. But for this one, with no disrespect to the child, to the life of the child who died, but I believe all citizens should be treated equally. We should have equal rights. We should have equal attention. We should have care. We saw what happened to the 3 guys that lost at Simuze. Government was still doing business with them. Why do children went down the drain? So we're looking at things. We will see what will happen. Thank you for affording me the time.
Thank you for giving your view and your opinion as well. Hello. Go ahead, please. Sir, your background is terrible. The wind is blowing heavily, so we wouldn't get you. So change your location and call us back, please. Hello.
Hello, Diamond.
Yes, sir. You live. Please go ahead.
This is Lasanche Roland Trove. I call from Monrovia.
You're welcome, Mr. Trobe. Please go ahead.
Yeah, you see, Diamond, I'm taking it back. You know, why do we politicize everything in this country? This case is a litmus test for our judiciary. Let us give the law a chance. On our jurisprudence, there is no, or there should be no sacred cow. What is it? There was a crime committed. So let's give the law a chance. I mean, we can't politicize. We understand we are in the political season. People say, oh, why did this one happen? There's always a beginning of everything. Let's wait and see what happens. The Scott herself is a lawyer. She knows what is the law. Let's give the law a chance. I mean, we can't do like this. We can't take this route all the time. I mean, we must give the justice the chance. We must give the police the
Diamond,
chance.
I'd like to ask Mr. Trobe a question.
With any findings, with the, oh, there we
I
go
would
again.
like to ask Mr. Trobe a question.
With findings, and we are going to court, we are now having another problem. I think this doesn't augur well for our democracy.
Okay, Mr. Trobe, just hold on the line. Mr. Fagon has got a question for you.
Mr. Trobe,
Go ahead.
from O.J. Simpson case to even Donald Trump case that you are watching on television right now, are you suggesting that Liberians should not talk because Gloria Scott case is in court? Is that what you are suggesting? Or that the media should not report or discuss it? Is that what you are suggesting, sir?
So he's off the line. So
before
he
you
wouldn't
take
be
the
able
next
to
caller, it's important that I say this. Even Trump case that is on, Diamond, you see it on the television every day, correct?
Yeah.
From the time they are taking him, even in the courtroom, in the newspapers, people will talk. And to be honest with you, I don't expect Mr. Trobe to make such a statement. Let's get, I said to say, y'all shut up and let's watch. Even war crimes court, war crimes cases, no people will talk. To come and try to shut down people because the case is in court. Where in the world you see a trial and people don't talk? Please open the lines, let people give their opinions. Mr. Trobe, you yourself came here to talk. That is in Gloria Scott case, you gave your opinion. I beg you, Papa, let the other people talk. They are Liberians. They have their opinions, and it is their right. And this is their station, and Diamond works for them. Diamond, open the line for
so for the other people to talk, 0777-771075, 0555-101075. Let's take this person. Hello.
Hello.
Let's hear you out. You live, sir. Kindly go ahead. You live on Reliable Info 360. Go ahead.
Okay. Concerning the councillor issue, you know, I stayed and I watched.
Sir, please be a bit audible. You really low.
He's
Your
very
voice
low.
is low.
Hello.
Yeah, please be a bit audible. Okay, I'm sorry. It's either your phone, you need to change your location or increase the volume of your mic on your phone. Hello.
Good afternoon, Damo.
Afternoon to you. Kindly go ahead.
My name is Eric. For the case of Gloria Scott, for the period call that I'm going to get responded to, we just have to know the back is coming from. But for the issues is that the woman is treated fair, and we have to say this. We are the same citizens, we are the same Liberians. We will not come from freedom. Nobody will come from freedom to come and speak for the woman. Or neither nobody will come from Guinea to come speak for the freedom to come and speak for the woman. We have to speak in our tone and tell our leader the wrongdoing. The police are wrong, even the governments are wrong. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your opinion expressed. Hello.
Good afternoon, Damo.
Afternoon to you. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Let me say good afternoon to Minister Pacon. Let me appreciate you guys this afternoon for the discussion. This is Bobby Abu Meska. I do join the conversation this afternoon from District 6 SD Kopero. Damo, you see the kids that we continue to talk about, the government has just denigrated our justice systems within this country, Damo. No, how can the government claim to have evidence? That was some of the things I would continue to ask the government. If the government did forensic on the body before today that Columbus Court is beyond that, if the government test the left according to them that today they have accused a state woman who served this country diligently with everything that she has with did the government look at the body? Because when someone is about to die, you have to take the specimen from the eyes of the person to check the person. The last person that appears or to strangulate that person, it will appear in the forensic investigation. But there is nothing there. But we already know that the government trying to go after we as opposition, because this lady is an opposition and she wants to be a case for the Unity Party and even for the Liberty Party. But the government has just motivated Rescue 1 and Rescue 2 that so as we said, these guys must be prosecuted to the letter because our country has been denigrated today, our justice has been denigrated today from the government because the government still has used 140 million drug cases in this country and the whole world looking at Liberia.
Okay,
so
sir.
Want to send a case around to the opposition committee, but we really still not bending.
All right, sir. I have to leave it right there. We have to take other callers. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion.
We need other callers.
So we have 3 minutes to go on the local lines, and then we can take the foreign calls. The calls are already coming on the WhatsApp line. Hello.
Hello.
Let's hear you out.
Yeah, first of all, my name is Jefferson as well. I'm calling from my vehicle resident this afternoon.
Go ahead, Mr. Wa.
Okay, the issue about the councilor, Gloria Mususka, it is highly political and it is waged on by this government. What happened is that let us take for instance, look at other issues. The issue of Odell Shemo, where Rabbi Imagine today you're going sky high free and walking around here. The issue of a Princess Cooper with the Lordy man, today the Lordy man back to his soul and his setting. And the issue of the 3 balls with Simose, today Simose is making business with the government. Why today is Councilor Mususka? But we're telling people that this government trying to waste all our people because they are not doing the right thing. People are discussing the issue. Again, I'm calling my vehicle resident. Thank you this afternoon for the show.
Thank you. Thank you as well for calling. Let's take this person here. Hello. Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, kindly reduce the volume of your radio, please.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Kindly go ahead.
Yes, I'm Joseph Nyapu calling from the call by Benson Street.
Proceed, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my input on this case, we Liberian, I don't know why it's political. If someone died in her house, so the life of the person is not important, but a glorious God going to justice, we see like it's something grief. The Liberian life lost. People from the very opposition demonstrated here they need justice. Today we are getting closer to justice. They are yet to say it's political. So that people that us will be arrested and carried to prison, then it's normal, then the justice system taking course. Why would be joking about our country like this? That is serious in the country, man.
Okay.
Something happened to the place that we say it's political. It think that somebody died in the woman's house. It think the same opposition came the very first time they needed justice. Or when it was Jefferson Kochi, when the UD Falcon they said the Kochi and Tari were there, they needed justice. But it's proving that Jefferson Kochi is not part of it. No justice needed now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your opinion expressed.
Let me correct that caller before we go far. He said it is proving that it has not been proven. And hopefully going forward, Diamond, I know you will checkmate those people. The people ain't go before court here for the trial. They ain't say it has been proven that are the other people. No, it is not the other people. It is not even Jefferson Koji yet. So it has not been proven. We're still taking the opinions of our citizens.
Good afternoon. Let's hear you out.
Thank you, and thank you very much, Slander, a very brilliant candidate of our time. And we say thanks to the freedom family, no matter they are how to call it or propagating, but we respect their view also. So we freedom family for the effort. For the recognition, Poker Robert, and I join you from a comfortable residence on the Capital Purpose. Good afternoon, Damo.
Afternoon, Poker. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Let me say good afternoon to my big brother, Mr. Falcon, in the U.S. Damo, for us to move forward, first of all, I'm very, very exceedingly humbled and preferred to explain everything at the body power. But Damo, seriously, we talk and bread about other countries when it comes to their justice system, because we see how vibrant their justice system is. So when we talk about moving forward positively to compare to other countries that always happy of their justice system, how will we be selected in our justice proceedings? Someone who are right here on the what for our on the stewardship of person we have, or get a call back, justice system today over here is condemning. How will not to get a call back? They have been a very wild month in the excellency. Today, Scott and her family have been, or let's say have been come down with a verdict, and then you want to negative it, you want to call it the justice system or negative after. That was that is wrong. We want to be very patriotic and not sycophantic when it comes to how we proceed about our state or issue.
Okay.
Issue here, for me, I'm looking at the issue of Mr. Kochi. Because we talk about Mr. Kochi, they'll say, oh, we are backing Mr. Kochi when he's our lawyer, and when he's our mayor, he's our teacher. But I look at the promising young lady that have been dead. Hello?
You're still live. You have 1 minute to wrap up, please.
Oh, then look at the promising young lady that have been dead. You know who shout out could be tomorrow? So could be the next generation lead. So then she brought a permanent death. And probably a sophisticated investigation to find out that
Poker.
Be a general of poor essence. I'm not like that a portion man.
Poker.
Very ferocious to see justice.
Poker.
So then, yes.
Mr. Roberts, so my question to you is, the press release put out by the CDC COP, is it this very same Spoon FM that you're calling on that you want to be shut down?
Come again?
The press release that the CDC COP put out, for which you are part of, is it the same Spoon FM that you want to be shut down, that you're calling on to address the Liberian people through?
The press release that was given by the men, I think the men that was given by the leader and teacher, Mr. Ben, or the arrowhead of the CDC or Council of Patriots. The only Council of Patriots are capturing the cost of the Liberian people. Or they are saying that because man, you may not be on the bad side of getting your news. But sometimes somebody from the somebody from school can be on the bad side. So it has to protect it to follow man.
Is it only Spoon FM that is the only station in Liberia, according to your CDC analysis? Mr. Roberts, Mr. Roberts, the question is, Mr. Roberts, you're not addressing the question. Is it the same Spoon FM that your CDC COP press release is calling for to be closed, that you want to use to address the Liberian people?
Hello?
Okay, so he's not going to answer that question. Mr. Fagon, it's over to you. You talked about tunnel vision and seeing things from one perspective and one angle. Now, if you are somebody who sees things from a balanced perspective, is Spoon FM, by your own analysis, the only station in Liberia that you deem a threat to national security? You look at a media institution and you call it a threat to national security. Is it the only station that fits your caliber of being a threat to national security?
But you asked the man, is this the same station that you said If the government does not shut down, you guys will move in and shut it down yourself. You're like, oh, you know, some of the pockets said the same thing, Freedom FM, the same thing, Voice FM. It's divergent views. Other people just call. He himself just called. But they want to have it their way. But I have a message for Poker Rivals. Ben Believe Tupa. If you guys really believe that people power does not exist and that you are the only renegades left in Liberia, count the days. Go to Spoon FM, take the law in your hand like you did to Water Sisulu. You will read your address on the ground. It is not a threat. It is just a fact that if you move and you take the place of government, you will be met as individuals. And then we will know whether a radio station is Walter Sisulu or that Spoon have got thousands and that it is the biggest platform. Even the men that are sponsoring you will run. I guarantee you that. And you will understand the power of media. Voice FM talk their own. Kings FM talk their own. Freedom FM talk their own. And they talk everything they want to talk. Do you go to close them down? They are your sister stations. And you take the Liberian People station where they are calling on now and giving their opinion. And you say you're going to move on Spoon if the government does not. Well, here is a statement that I make for my program. I am responsible for it. The management, CEO, staff of Spoon is not responsible. I, Eugene Lamik Bayan Petuma Fangon, I am responsible for what I am telling you. If the government closes down Spoon, we will seek legal redress through the government. If you guys move on Spoon, we will move on you. I guarantee you that. And remember what you did to the University Student Saloon. Each of you will bear the full weight of your actions. I guarantee you it's an open challenge. Shall we proceed?
So we go over now to take calls on the WhatsApp number, beginning with this person. The WhatsApp number is pinned on the screen, so you can call and let's have you make your opinions and have your say on the show. Reliable Info 360. Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir. You live on the show. Let's hear you out.
Yeah, thank you, Dama. Thank you very kindly for the show, and you are a brilliant guy. Let me say this.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah, you live. Go ahead. Don't mind the feedback. Just go ahead and let's have a real-time conversation.
Okay, you are a very brilliant guy, and I want to say thank you to you and Eugene Falcon for the great show that you people brought out for the Liberian people. And I speak from outside Liberia. My name is Samuel Maxwell Greets. And I want to say this. I think President Weah should know better. When he went around to Bujumbura and other places, it was because we needed peace in our country. Some of us, we are outside today because of this same reason. Our ordeal is very bad when President Weah took over. I was incarcerated for almost a week because they said I supported Costa. And let me tell you, those same wrecking that brought problem to our country today stay around. Why all the auditors die, people, children dying recklessly in the country, and the president or the judiciary system cannot stand her ground and go after these cases? But you only want to grant somebody to prove a point. And this is wrong for our democracy in our country. You see, coming out, all the beginner talking, and the hungry beginner, they're talking, Ben believe they said they can close station down this, that. It's a joke. These beginners supposed to be passing around our country doing nonsense. They think they don't have men in the country. This is total nonsense for our democracy. The president too should wake up to this cause that the Liberian people are getting fed up with this thing. These are things that brought our country on our knees. For 14 years, over 300 and some more thousand people died in our country. Why is it today the president allows so-called people in his government to misuse power? to get at the same Liberian people. Dama, I think this is wrong. And the Liberian people should wake up October 10th and vote this president out. Thank you very much.
Thank you for expressing your opinion. Let's take this next person on the line. All right, so please just hold on a minute as we get this sorted out. It's due to the influx of calls, so it's going to take a while to connect people on the WhatsApp line. So let's get this person. Hello, you live on Reliable Info 360. Go ahead, please.
Hi, my name is Kwame Donzo. I'm calling from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I just wanted to give my opinion regarding the unfolding developments around Consular Korea Scout. My suggestion here, or advice to my fellow Liberian, is to give justice a chance, so that let hard fate be decided by the court. And she has been accused of murder, and the burden is on the government to provide evidence beyond all reasonable doubt, and it will be up to the judge or the jurors to accept whatever evidence that the government will provide to them. So let everybody remain calm, like everyone reduce the tensions, take the politics out of here. We want justice for the little girl that was murdered. So, Yuji Fagon, I understand there's a lot of people who come and say stuff because of the position you currently find yourself in our politics. So you should understand that. But my advice to you is to seek justice. Let the justice system work as we all expect it to be.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your input. Hello? Hello? Okay, so the WhatsApp number is on the screen. You can use that number to call and be part of the program so that we take you and get your opinions. This person on the line, give me a minute, please. Let me sort this out. Okay. So we do apologize. We're trying to deal with the influx of calls. Calls coming in. Hello. All right. Mr. Fagon, we seem to be faced with some network issue. I'm trying to get the callers through, but we seem to be faced with network issue. So you can continue till I can sort that out. You can continue till I can sort that out as well. Minister Fagon.
Well, thank you very much. And what we're trying to do is to solicit the views of our people. You know, Diamond, when someone comes up and say, let's give the law a chance, I said back, we lived in developed countries. And I'm speaking to what Choba said, because that is the way they shut down people. They shut down the entire country. When the auditors died, they came up with that same statement. The three missing boys, Precious Cooper, Odell Sherman. The list is too long. Marvin Early, and when you get a WhatsApp call, we can proceed with it. I will say
Yeah, so I'm trying to get more callers.
Quite recently, we saw the death of Marvin Early, execution style. 3 bullets to the head. Until now, the government cannot tell us anything. And people will come up and say, you know what, let's give the law a chance. All the chances we have given to the law concerning the mysterious deaths and extrajudicial killings, as the United States government said, should we still be giving the law a chance? So I think the law deserves a chance. But then you tell us, don't talk about it, so that it can die in slow motion. From everything I gather, and that's why people respect this program. If you look on the charge sheet, you will clearly see what is written there. It is very, very clear from the get-go that they are saying that there was no intrusion into the place. Okay, fair deal. I accept that there was no intrusion into the building. Is that evidence to show that they were the ones that killed Shallow? You said they passed through the window to come out. How sure are you that they did not pass through the window to get in? The perpetrator. You said it was one of the security guards who opened the window. If that is the case, then of course, some of us say, okay, we'll wait to hear that. But I am taken aback that we will not allow people. Look at Pukaraba call here. He called on the very station, and you gave him more minutes than you gave any other person. He was free to clear himself. This program will interview probably the president. This program will interview the vice president. This program will interview Molba Molu and the likes. Because you know what? This is the only station that have been given as ownership to the Liberian people. All the other stations owned by either the government, a government operator, a private businessman, but this station belongs to the people. And you cannot win election unless you come on this station, because it is the people you will be talking to. You will not be preaching propaganda here. So my advice to you again, it's 11:50 now. For the next 20 minutes or so, you and I can wrap up. Let the people have their say in this case, Diamond. We can go back to the local line. Let the Liberian people have their say. It is their station. Their voices must be heard. So to the guys in the COP, it's not us talking. It is the Liberian people talking now. And you want to shut them down? You're joking. You're playing with fire.
So, Mr. Fagon, we had issues with the network while we were taking calls from overseas. So we can allot at least 10 minutes to those who were trying to call. And then we give the 10 minutes to those here in Liberia as well. So let's take this person on the line. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please. You live.
Yeah, my name is Moses H. Babu, and I call you from Bomi.
Go ahead, Mr. Babu.
Look, this is not strange. Our justice systems have been very, 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 very sick. Politics, people say voided of politics, the courts. But the courts themselves have been masterminded. Masterminded in the sense that the judiciary has interferences with the courts, and that is glaring. You saw what happened with this $1 million cocaine case.
100 million.
But let's leave the cocaine case, right? Because they've lost that case willingly. They did it willingly. So with the case of Mususka, what I'm looking at here is government is trying to politicize this thing instead of the opposition. They are saying opposition is politicizing it, but they are politicizing it.
Thank you.
Started from the onset when the very Jefferson Koji, the secretary, the chairman of the CDC, and even the Abraham Wynn radio station, they have been preempting this case. They have been cutting this case short. They have been dictating to the courts what to do. They have been abusing the justice minister. I think you heard the information minister today, Lejahu Rennie. He condemned their actions and qualified the justice minister to the letter. So looking at all of these skirmishes, from the side of government, people can clearly say that this was an intent to disgrace the former justice minister. This is an attempt to disgrace her, to the letter. But I'm sure at the end of the day, justice will still serve its purpose. They will delay this case as to how they want it. They should have brought down a charge against her and taken her to the requisite courts. But they decided to go through the lower courts just to have her denigrated a couple of days or weeks or months. So we yet to see how they play out. But I'm so glad with the defense team. They are not rushing anything. They are not going to buy from the lower courts what their intent is, as they decided to. They are listening to you very well today. They brought all of their reasons why they could not give, even though this is a non-bailable case. But we yet to just look at them. We hope we will have a good result at the end of the day in the upper courts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Babu from Bombing County. Let me take this caller here on the WhatsApp line. It's going to be a tough one because the calls are coming in, and we will do our best to take as many calls as possible on the show. So let me call this person who was trying to get back. Let me get them on the line, and then we'll go to the local lines, guys. We'll definitely go to the local lines and take calls as well. The lines are overwhelmed with calls. So
because you have the best program, and the Liberian people are so honored by you, Dama, that you are giving them the chance to express themselves.
Hello? Hello, sir. Are you live on the program? Please go ahead. Do not mind the feedback. Okay, I lost that person. So if you're calling on WhatsApp, don't mind the feedback, please. Just go ahead and let's talk, because if you mind the feedback, we wouldn't hear you at all. It will take time before you respond. So we have another person on the line who's been calling throughout. Let's see if we can speak to this person here on the line. So guys, Mr. Fagon is not easy. When you're trying to accept one call,
there were 7 coming.
Yeah, so it's difficult. It's difficult to do this, especially on the WhatsApp. It's difficult. So I think we have somebody on the line. Let's see if we can speak to that person quickly. But if we lost them, then we'll have to go to the local lines while we sort out the issue with the WhatsApp calls as well. So let me go to the local lines quickly. We'll get back to the WhatsApp call. We'll get the hang of this. Eventually we will. So let's go back to the local lines. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, let's hear you out, please.
Come on.
Yes, sir, you live.
My name is Emmanuel Johnny from Hardin Street.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the program. We are too happy for this program. And I want to tell the Spoon FM family. This thing up, it's the COP doing.
Please be on the line.
They're not crazy past more in Liberia. They're doing it to embarrass their own president. Our own not living in Zingos, president now. If the problem comes, the president will come for, then they come waiting for them. And that information, what information said last week. But Charlie planning, we're planning more than that. And we're not only believing on the street, we take it from the street, we carry it to the party headquarters to tell them that more president.
We don't want to entertain.
That's okay.
They ask for it. If you live in a glass of insurance store, they ask for it. If they ask for it, we give them it. We're no longer waiting for any justice to say again because we know the game they're playing.
Okay. Thank you. So let me take this person on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're live. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Ami calling from Texas. Well, I listened to the first gentleman. First of all, thank you for my call, Diamond, and Mr. Fargo. I listened to somebody from the CDC. First of all, I'm just a Liberian living in the diaspora who is concerned for her country. So nobody should see that as an old partisan call, whatever. But I'm listening to people, and we know what's going on in Liberia, saying that, people are crying out for justice, and now they're getting justice. And then, no. Just because somebody's crying for justice doesn't mean you can just go grab anybody and say, you're giving somebody justice. We all know what's going on. the press conference stating, showing the lady wall that nobody can penetrate. President, we are compound we heard it got broken into. That should be the safest house in the country where all the people that standing over there where nobody saw that person breaking in. Okay, so how dare you come and tell us, oh, because you didn't see anybody going, so that mean, and all those people need to be arrested. Do you have any murder weapon that have fingerprints and anything on, or if you live in your house, you automatically a murderer? I mean, I don't understand if people calling you because they want to preach Jefferson coach you because it's not your family member today. So you think it's okay for them to just grab it? If they were going to go grab your mom and say that she's the murderer, you're going to say, oh, okay, the people are crying for justice, so they got somebody now, let it go. Giving justice has to be from the get-go. So when it starts happening, all those people that were named, was there any background, any investigation done, a body teller or whatever, any investigation done on those people terribly before they let them go, and nobody even know where they're at right now? Come on now. Yeah, just because you support a party when it's doing wrong, you don't sit there and accept it because it's not your family. Tomorrow, it will turn around to you. A lot of people, even Gloria Mususka's son, you heard him saying it. He supported President Weah. He was exposed to DC and nobody could tell him anything. Look what happened to him right now. It will be you tomorrow. People need to be serious about, oh, because they gave you injustice. I know you can't just go grab anybody and say, oh, because people are crying for justice. It has to be the right person.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
All right, ma'am. We have to
Thank
you for expressing your opinion. So we'll take one more person on the WhatsApp call and then we can go back to the local lines and take calls from people here in Liberia. So please call the WhatsApp number and let's put you through. Hello? Hello? Yes, sir. You live on the show. Please don't pay any heed to the feedback. Let's just have a real-time conversation. What you're watching is a bit delayed.
Yeah, thank you for the show. My name is Alexander Samuka. I just calling to do my contribution because I worried that they said there's no break. When I heard that, I laughed. If anybody, a criminal want to get somebody like, it's easy to do that. It's very easy. Very, very easy. So the government should not say, oh, there was no breaking, so the people that live in the house didn't want to. And the government wanted to get key for that house. They know how to do it. They're not going to fool it like real people. All the killing that they're going on, there's more that nothing have come up. The auditors, our friends, those guys were murdered in the street. Nothing came up. So let's speak the truth. The justice is saying, how can you tell? There's no justice like you. The president control everything. So that is no kind of thing, man. That is stop stopping the war.
All right, sir. Thank you.
This is a big disgrace to the nation.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So we'll take some local calls, Mr. Fagon, and then we'll go back to the WhatsApp line. So we're doing it bash by bash. So we'll go back to the local lines here and take this person. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you. This is Bob Swan calling from Kingsville.
Bob Swan, go ahead.
I listened to Honorable Fagon. I want to thank you for the show. You asked Poker Robert a question and did not answer the question. On behalf of Poker Robert, can I ask you particularly a question?
Are you Poker's spokesperson or you his attorney?
I have a question.
Go ahead and ask your question.
You asking the station that the Council of Paper want to close at the same station you are asking, you are calling on. Yes. And why the yes? Any times when negative thing happen here, you particularly Jamo, you all Jamo or you all want promo.
Sir, when you get your information right, then you should call back. You don't even know whom you want to accuse.
Yeah.
You want to say things. This is how you come up with information that you don't verify. You have no clue of what you want to say, but you want to say something. So when you call him back and you want to make your accusation, get your facts right, and then you come will entertain your question and give you the adequate answer to your question as well. Hello.
Are very stupid and people.
Okay, there you go. When people cannot bring anything substantive to the discourse, they resort to invective. That's the fastest way to know somebody's intellectual capacity. Like you cannot entertain a conversation. So the next thing you do is you start to insult
No,
because that makes like
you know why getting them frustrated?
Oh,
they thought that 25-man group or the 100-man group. You're looking at Spoon TV, Spoon Network, Fabric, Super, Spoon FM. You're looking at the biggest communication or media entity in the whole country. Then 50 of y'all say, Joe, we are backing y'all. If the government don't move, y'all go 20. You're calm. I say y'all will read your next address on the ground. You will know and all the callers that are calling are telling them, say, we are law-abiding citizens. If you say the government cannot do it, and you will take the law into your hands, we know where you live, we are coming for you. It's just a simple statement. So if you can take the law in your hand, the citizens will take the law on their lap. It's just simple like that. So,
and I'm sure, President, we are.
Or
Mr. Faraka, let me just come here.
You just get out and beat Sisulu almost to death. You were charged and forwarded to court. That case in you. Then today you say, if the government don't act, you will go there and do it yourself. Go there. Go there. What are you waiting for? Go there and do it yourself. So you can see what will happen.
And I'm sure, President, we are at this stage, wouldn't want anything of such, happening during his presidential tenure. You cannot allow such. So those people saying they will come and do X, Y, and Z, there are legal proceedings you have to follow. If you say Spoon FM has got any issues and you want to close Spoon FM down, go and use the legal channels and come and close Spoon FM down. But if you say you come and close this down in a violent manner and all these things, is that what you want to happen in the country? And are you expecting that if it goes south, is there the kind of legacy? Is there the kind of thing you want to do to burn the government right? So, anyways, let's go to the phone line. People calling and insulting and saying things like, "Hello,
yes, how are you?
Let's hear you out, please."
My name is Charles Woto. I call you from Brownsville.
Go ahead, Charles.
Thank you very much. The way I see this case, ask a question. Back in the days in Africa, the government were repressive. They would come and take people, catch them from their houses, and do all kinds of things. When people started arguing for human rights, most of the African government who were still oppressive decided to use the courts, circumvent the law, and go after the persons who don't want to go after. At the end of the day, when everybody asks questions, they say, oh, we're using the court, we're using the law. My honest issue, there is no challenge. Thank God in Liberia, when you are accused, the reason to prove the accusation is only the court and only the government. The government must prove beyond every reasonable doubt. It's not about how I feel and how somebody feels. Beyond every reasonable doubt, how the two person conspire because they must have agreed to kill the person, and there must have been a reason why they must kill the person. They must convince us beyond every reasonable doubt how, what motivated the four people. Anything other than that, they've been wasting the people. Since today, supposed to have let them free. But like I said to you, they can't follow their original oppressive style. Like back in the days, they are using the court to go after the people they want to go after. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you as well. Let's take this person on the line. Hello?
Yeah, Diamond.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
What's up, bro?
I'm okay. Please go ahead.
Well, Diamond, my name is Kemaka, and I actually remember the voice on Arabic from the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diamond, the reason why the government want to shut this station down is that because of Facon, the former minister, capital minister, Eugene Facon. That because of him, the government want to shut this
particular station down. No, I hope you allow me let my thought. Don't cut me off because I know Mr. Fagon will respond. So let me just tell you what I want to tell you.
Don't insult. Don't insult.
Please. You see, the former Mr. Fagon does not need any the word orientation because Mr. Fagon actually in a system. When you were there, you saw nothing. But now you come out of the system, you want to create that same system that you were in. How do we take Mr. Fagon seriously? You know, we are well-mannered Liberians. I'm not a physician. I'm a critical thinker. I think between the lines. I don't see politicians that kind you want to say things there and follow behind you right away. No. That's because everybody getting on a train, survivor one, survivor two. Tell me something that will make me convinced to support you. Don't come give me the same radio that you did 2017. Then I will can't say, oh, I come in support. No! So I don't take Mr. Fagon serious until you prove yourself to be serious.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your input.
Thank you for your input. You see, no insult, right, Damo?
Of course. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. Once you can present your opinion in a way that is going to be civil. That is it.
You are entitled to it. But you won't cuss, you won't use all kind of words. Not here. Not only other people. But you can criticize me. Don't insult.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel. I'm joining from Galley Street.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yes.
Let's take with the Gloria Scott issue.
One thing I want to tell you, Damo, is this: don't talk for President We are. We are all of these things are going on. President We are one of it. We gave you a thought. I'm happy after I'll call it Jagger Kolba and ANC boss. So immediately the LA, the mayor called the superintendent, Kaifa from Wake Engineer inquiring to Monofia and giving brand new papers. And he went there and told the people that these people are going to no more. And he entered District 15. He said that issue. He called the Liberian people. He called it a hooligan. He referred to the people in that district as a hooligan. So everything that I have on the watch, well, every day, our president can listen to radio. The man is a troublemaker. This man is a troublemaker. From the football field to the presidency, he is a troublemaker. So don't talk for the man. Time will tell us over 10. Like when people, we are silent and we will be silent until.
Okay, so he's off the line. We take this person here on this number. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you live. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello?
Sir, you live. Please go ahead.
Yeah. This is Marco Johnson calling from Uru.
Go ahead.
Listen to some code. Listen to Damo Jenna continue about what the government trying to do. You have to overlook it. How many people on the radio today is full time. So you have to overlook it.
Okay. Sir, are you still there? Okay, we lost him. So we seem to be losing our callers at a very fast pace. Hello?
They jamming them now. They jamming them.
And I'm calling from Central Monrovia.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, it's a ma'am.
Ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
I hope I'm not being redundant or asking a question that has been asked, but if Madam Scott's residence was broken into twice before, the third time, and the police are saying that place is impenetrable, how is it that the people broke in the first two times? And is it possible then that the person was in the compound that broke into her car, even checking through her documents because she made a claim that her place was burglarized twice before? Now they're saying that the place can be entered into unless with keys or permission. So how did those two incidents happen before? Thank you. I want to get the response. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you as well for your question. We'll take this person here on the line and then we'll go back to the WhatsApp line.
She asked a very scene question.
Hello.
Very
How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Go ahead, please.
Bro, Yeah, this is not calling from things here.
You're welcome. Go ahead. Let's hear you out, please.
Yeah, on this issue, the first statement I have to make is the case against Scott or Councillor Scott is politically motivated, and President Weah have been boasting that he does not have political prisoners. But when you look at the reality, some of the things that are being done through his surrogates, like you see, Jefferson Koji has a gang of groups that are all around terrorizing people. You will see that he knows about it. President Weah knows about it. All the things that are happening, even the little case knows about it. They know about it. The trainings they are doing, even the present police, they said they're going to pull out how they were able to handpick people to be trained. Look, we just need to be praying for this country. Because when this woman reported that her home was being terrorized, what did the Liberian government do? What did the national police do? As they have continued to say they come on the air to speak like they are more trained. If they are trained, their training has been diluted by their fanaticism for President Weah, who they believe that without him, they can never be in those kind of places. But I think it's completely wrong, and the Liberian people should be able to read between the lines so that they can come to the point to say, look, we need to get rid of this government. And even those that are saying that, oh yeah, because Mr. Fagon came on this side, you are on the other side, he did not see what was going wrong. Look, a wise man changes. All right? A wise man changes.
All right, sir.
If only food are continue to remain doing the same old thing and getting the same old result, suffering from the same old thing that will continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to the WhatsApp lines and take this person. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. You live?
Yes, I'm calling from Johnsonville.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, we're talking about Motoscat, right?
Yeah.
Motoscat. In this country, in Liberia, nothing can hide, no matter what, no matter how you try to cover it. My brother, if Gloria Motoscat tried to tell the world that she used pepper spray into the perpetrator eyes, that perpetrator, because I listened to her, she said that she used the pepper spray into the perpetrator eyes before the incident occurred. When you spray a pepper spray into someone's eyes, the person don't have dealing with the child. They went there to deal with you, and then your room was vulnerable, it was open, and kill that child and forget about you. That was Grandma was trying to tell us. But you know, Spoon TV, they
Okay. So I don't know what she wanted to say, but we honestly did lose out there. Let's take this person.
I think she
Hello?
wanted to. I wish she would call back.
Hello on the WhatsApp line. Hello? Okay, so this person is not talking. The WhatsApp number is on the screen, so please call so that we have you give your input on reliable info. The WhatsApp number is on the screen, so you can call and let's take your calls.
She was trying to say that, oh, Spoon TV, you know that you are talking your own now. The other person can talk their own. We can talk our own. They can talk their own. That's what this station is all about. But you want to talk your own, you don't want to. I don't understand. And I'm not suggesting that she is sedition. She made a point too. You came out of the room.
Hello?
You spread
Hello?
it.
Yeah, you live. Please go ahead.
Let me say good afternoon to you, and let me say good morning to you, and other things.
Yes, sir.
This is Kesali calling from Texas.
Go ahead, Kesali.
The reason why I actually want to take part in this program is I think the police is kind of confusing the public, right? The police in this statement yesterday stated that the home of Councillor Scott is very protected. The home is so sealed up to the extent that they found it impossible for anyone to come from outside to enter that particular facility, that vicinity. Granted. And then the same police stated that it the security guy who came and opened a crack. So if you tell me that someone's going to pass through a crack, how big was that crack through the window? One, this one that was so protected, right? How did the security find it so easily to open the window for 3 persons, not 3 babies, but 3 adults to have passed through that window in such a very short time when they were escaping for their life? How long did it take the security to open that place? And again, where did the security find the tools from? Or the equipment I used to break through the window? Because according to the police, this house is well sealed up. So it means that this house has window bars and everything very protected. So for the security guard to have been able to break through that window in such a very short time that had a window bar, I mean, I think the police should answer that question. Why would the family in the house who have access to the key want to use the window to escape if there was no one in the house that they were fleeing from? I mean, I hope we can find questions to some of these answers, and then maybe we can be able to find the truth. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damo, let me say something to what the guy said. The government said the security officer used cutlass. Cutlass. Go back to the tape. That statement was made by Chief Investigator Emmanuel Drakan. He said the security guy used cutlass. Why you use cutlass on an iron bar? It will break. But here is another sweet part. This guy said, why would they want to use the window when they got the key? Go ahead, Damo. That's why we talk to the Nigerian people.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Good afternoon, Dan.
Afternoon to you, sir.
This is Vincent here calling from DC.
Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Tia.
Thank you so much. Yeah, let me just apologize for the question that Mr. Q for James Good Evening. Just apologize for you on behalf of you. You know, Mr. Fagon, it's not that people attacking you, or we should say people attacking you. Nobody attacking you. I think maybe no Iranians, maybe in the morning, very soon here. Okay. I mean, that kind of issue. You know, Mr. Fagon, the reason people are not taking you serious is not because of you're talking, or you know, you can interview on the other side. The reason people not taking you serious because when you were in the system, you were the one that wanted to put school effort down. But because you're not in the system, you want to defend the system. You want to defend school effort. The issue of school effort is not stand up. It's the words or the thing that coming from the school effort and school effort, that's what we're against. You can even go against the government and say anything that you think is not correct. But the way you figure out that what people get on with. When we talk about system, you are telling me nobody, no soul, you can't do do. For somebody else when you come on the side and can even say and say, ask question. Only policeman, nobody, no soul can do that. So it is thing happening, we all want justice. And he said because the other thing happening, it's not justified, they're not judging. So the other one happening, people will judge it, they will shade blame. And in here, a lot of things are happening here. A lot of things happen here. They're not even kind of conclusion here. So cases 20 years, 30 years, it's all about investigation. But when you guys sit down and see things happen, and you guys taking the opposite lane, it's bad. When we saw this one that don't be here and we say the truth about the people about him and say it's true, this is what happened, this is what happened, give the person a chance, then they investigate. But you sit there and say, this one thing happened, you can't investigate. The other one happened, you can't investigate. That one thing happened, and they don't investigate. They need to investigate on the one that happened yesterday. And this other one that happened 20 years ago. It's not because I didn't want to do it, but it's still find the conclusion and see one guy conclude everything.
Okay, sir.
So if you see things happen and you want to tell it, opposite lane, it's bad.
All right, sir.
Nobody take it serious. Nobody will never take it serious. If you know me around here, you know me. They don't care. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Chair. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
But I didn't understand anything. It's like Vincent Chair just talk a lot of trash. Because you don't take me serious, and me, the other person not taking me serious. How can you make a statement to say nobody taking you serious? I'm not even taking you serious either. Because you said, because he investigated other one. Now, are we talking? They finish with all the other thoughts and case and all I want to finish. So
just what I mean.
Go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, you live. Go ahead, please. Hello to you, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay, we're speaking with Lawrence Demo. Okay, the issue, yeah, hello.
You live, don't mind the feedback. Just have a real-time conversation.
A brother just called on the show saying that people have the key in the house with Gabriel Moses Scott, and instead of them using the key to open the door, security got to open the window before the people can get out. They can get out. That's this. But what happened, my brother? The security, according to the security, when the police questioned them at the police depot, the security said that the dude, when they heard the noise, they went at the window. One person went at another side, and the other guy went to the window way and asked, "What is going on?" The response from the house was nothing. It was okay. They said it is okay. So they went back on duty. So when the noise came out again, they went back to check because that is their duty. Yeah, they said they were totally on guard at night. Gabriel Moses called one of her uncle plus the two security officers. So the noise was getting moved. They went to the window and they broke the window bar, forced it. Three ladies came from in the house. When one security made an attempt to enter into the house, they told the security guard that do not go there. The place is harmful. The place is not good for you. Do not go in there. At that time, one of the security guards went to Gabriel Moses Scott's window and speaking directly from those security guards that were on duty. That was the information given to the police. So the security guard said that Gabriel Moses Scott took the bunch of key and gave it to the security guard to open the front, the gate. When he made an attempt to open the gate, the key, he didn't recognize the key. He went back to Musu and he identified the single key among the key and he went and opened the fence. The crowd entered in the house. When they entered in the fence, he took the key through the window and gave it to Gabriel Moses Scott back. And her very self went and opened the front door. The front door, she opened it. That was the time some people passed through the window and even got in before she could open the front door. When she opened the front door, all the people are there waiting to see the armed robber. No armed robber. But you see, in Liberia, when things happen.
So I want to ask you a question quickly, sir. This narrative given, where did you get this narrative from? Because you're saying from the security guards, were you part of the investigation or was their statement released to the public?
Thank you. Okay, the police said that they will not give all of their information to the media until when they are in court, because the police will present.
So how did you get information? So I want to know, how did you get this particular information?
Let me learn now. Let me learn. They will be presenting their information to the rightful place at the right time. Secondly,
sir, you haven't answered the question. Where did you get the narrative from? That's what I want to know. Maybe you have information that you can share with us.
I told you earlier, the security are on post. You are a journalist. There are a lot of radio stations that relay this information. Some follow this information because we really need, we want peace in this country.
So, sir, where did you get the information from?
Where did you get the information from?
Police. I didn't say I got the information on the side. I said the police said.
So did the police release an official statement with what the investigation about those guys came up to?
Press release. I am speaking from the press release. The police ground investigate who gave the press release. I think that was on a Wednesday. Wednesday, after I think 2 or 3 days after the incident, the press release is what I'm speaking from now.
Okay.
LBS.
All right, sir.
Let's continue. We never saw a press release like that. You see?
Thank you.
You see, Dama, these are the kind of people that can cause the trouble. Now they will come back and say, oh, Jerome said this. But look at what he explaining. Detail as if to say he was part of the investigation and that it was. For your information, Damo, quickly, you will see I send you the video. And I said, please cut from 14 minutes, 4 seconds to 15 minutes, 24 seconds. You will get your answer right there. And that is Drika explaining. But here is this other guy. Here is a street narrative. If you're not smart.
Suspect Gloria Mususka, along with 3 others, have been arrested since yesterday. I said yesterday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And because of the gravity of this issue,
1404.
Same thing, murder case.
To 1524.
They will no longer be at their private home while investigation is going on.
1404 to
They are being investigated
1524.
on 3 charges. You want to know that. These people are being investigated on 3 charges, ranging from murder.
But that's not the guy, though. The video I sent you. The video I just sent you.
Let me check that out.
Just go to 14 minutes, 4 seconds, where you will see to 15 minutes, 24 seconds. You will get your answer right in between there. You know, folks, that's why I love doing facts versus fiction. The garbage this man explained in his expose, he said he got it from the security officer. That was the first lie. The second lie, where you got it from? They got different radio stations. The third lie, I think it was on a Wednesday, the police press conference. This is where I tell Liberians, you need to be careful. Because they are trying so hard. We follow this case. If this man had explained this case like this, that the police have said something like this, do you think we'll be here? But they will pay you to come talk like you're talking to people who ain't get sense. Now, Damo asks you the hard question. You can't answer the question. Folks, let me be clear with everybody watching us right now. This is reliable info. 360. We'll go all the way around. You see, there was a lady who said that the first time they broke into the woman's car, she complained. The second time they broke into her house, police got the record. How can police say today the house is so secure that nobody can break into it? That came into my head, it's spinning there. The second guy said that if it was a security that opened the window, that the house was so protected. Why is it that a security guy opened the window? One security guy. Why were 3 BB people pass through the window when they got the keys to open the door? These are just simple questions, but difficult. And I myself, I'm beginning to think. So no one is saying, oh, that you killed and you killed. But we will discuss this case. This will not be the joke that anyone would tell us. That's why I sent the tape to Diamond. And I said, look, just push your button to 1404. You will see Jirika explaining how the security guard jumped from from 14 minutes to 15 minutes, 24 seconds. From 14 minutes to 15 minutes, 24 seconds. And you will get your answer. That is what the show is about. We're not here for somebody who can tell us this and that. We can read. We can hear for ourselves. It's right here. If I hold my cursor right here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll write these things down. Don't mind me. I can write it down. Stay put.
But when they enter, and such. They saw no one else besides.
That he explaining on my screen here.
And deceased Shalom Musa at the time.
From 1400. I mean 14 minutes.
You also note that besides their president.
So we're waiting for Damo.
One of whom was.
I can share the screen. The internet is not at the strongest here, but I can share the video screen and we'll watch it.
Jay, all you gotta do just go to 14 minutes, Damo, and share the screen.
I've gone to that part, but I'll have to share the screen because the internet is buffering. It's not strong.
We have this house, like I said.
You can share the screen. That's okay. I just want to bring Polo hear it from his own mouth. Especially the guy who called.
And this Republic, remember the folk estates? This is our diagram.
Listen, everybody listen. Everybody listen.
What intervention those that came to assist? What intervention did they make? The window that was cracked open for 3 of the suspects to come out was the very window through which we had community members enter to go and apprehend the alleged or the so-called armed robber. But when they entered and searched, they saw no one else besides Councilor Scott and deceased Shalom Musu. At the time, she was not a deceased. All right? You also note that besides their president, 3 security guards, one of whom was a relative who was outside posted. When they heard the yelling sound of someone cry within the building. I don't want you to know that. So, in addition to the structure,
that's it, Damon. You hear him?
All the jokes you see.
Damon, that's it. So yeah, we are here. Mr. Liar making with all his key. The man said the window that 3 of the suspects used to get out was what the people used to enter. Then you say, when the other 3 people came outside, he get a key to Gloria's car. Then Gloria's car went and opened the door. You see the kind of, you see? This is reliable info. 360. The other part with the cutlass, because of time, will not play it. But thank you today for your input. I don't know if Damon loaded the pictures I sent him.
Yes, sir.
And what I wanted to do was to tell the Liberian people, Diamond, that the International Bank have removed Charlene from the board of directors. Sorry, Diamond, you know why I'm laughing? The guy who just lied just now, we just show the chief investigator self explaining. Nobody can count this show and lie. Okay? I send you one picture with Satya A. Satya saying nurses in Liberia working for government making 800 US. This is a propaganda guy. Then I send you 2 different pictures. One, Charlene on the board of directors for International Bank. The moment I exposed them, that Cummins were there, when Cummins left from there, they put Charlene there, that all of them been operating with my Ellie. Then Cummins went to work and took Charlene to show that other than in the little political cabal, they said, no, we got to take her from there. So I sent you those two pictures. The first picture, you will see Charlene there, well-dressed, decorated, member of the board of directors. Go to Abby Bank website now. They just took her from there yesterday. Clear her from there quick. But it's a waste of time. We already done what we're supposed to do. That's why I sent the two pictures. This is reliable info, 360. We don't joke. We give you real information. You said, Fagon, the reason why they won't close the station is because of you. Why? Because of me. Why? Do I cost them? But I'll tell you why they want to close the station down. Because I was in the midfield for how many years? 3.5 years. Now, I am in the midfield against them. So they know. When I go in the air to butt, I use my elbow. Even the referee can see it. When I come in down, I step on your foot. The referee will only see the ball. You don't see your ankle swelling. If I'm coming from the back, that punch going in your back before I land on your neck, I will still head the ball because you're down. I'm mixing football with politics. So they know that they must close the station down because I was the same one who helped give them the victory in 2017, true or false. And I was the same one who stood in the middle for 3.5 years. Once I was removed, the middle broke down. In their thinking, if I'm removed from Spoon, the opposition middle will break down. But that is crazy. Here is why I say so. You close Spoon down, you're not closing Facebook down. Oh, Damon, look on your screen. Look at Pa Inje. Look at Stephen Kashi. Who you see next at the top? Charlene Brumskin. Look at her and look at her well. That position used to be occupied by Alexander Kumis. When Kumis left, Kumis put Charlene there. Today, Kumis, and you know who brought the company? This company was brought by Ellen. By Ellen. Yeah, though. Today, no, you go to International Bank at the board of directors right there now. Since yesterday. Do you see Charlene there? Charlene not there, they took it down. They took it down. That's what we do. This is reliable info. 360. Okay? Somebody say, why are you attacking? This is our pilot project. Secondly, Danan Unity Party show yet. So you want me to talk for JMB Vision? Go there, you go pay for the 1 hour. Y'all who there, you can't even buy Diamond Scratch card. We're winding down. We got 10 more minutes to go. What I'd like for you to do for me, Diamond, if you got Satya A. Satya post, I want you to put it up. Because next week, we'll find out whether or not nurses are making 800 United States dollars. The last time I checked, none of them were making more than 250. Okay? None of them. But I also have a picture there, Diamond. And I would like for you to load or two. It's my picture of the day to see student Finabono returning to her classroom at the CWA. Whether I hate you or not, whether I don't like you, I don't like what you do, that will not negate the fact that if I see something good, I will not say it. Today, I wish Fina can look at that picture and reflect on herself and say, this is the way I look many years ago. Today, I'm being accused corruption, of murder, aggressive behavior, and all kinds of things. It's good to look at that picture and reflect. I think if Fina can look at herself today in her school uniform and think about the children, that is Fina Bondo. But Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia in her CWA uniform. I think they have homecoming. Dama, there's only one thing wrong. There's another one with her face. Okay, keep this one up. This is a propagandist for the CDC. He said doctors before were making 700. Doctors now are making 2,000. We just saw them at the health ministry demonstrating. He said nurses' salary before were 300 USD. Today, they are now making 800. Nurses, you are hearing me? You are out there, inbox me. Tell me whether you're making 800. Tell me. But all in all, I want to close this afternoon by thanking all of you who made your contributions. Can you get the Joe Barker video for me? And that's the note I'll be closing on. Yesterday, the Indian Prime Minister came. That's Fina. You see how beautiful she looks? Her smiles, her uniform so neat. But I know when she went on campus, they flogged her today. Because I think, Damo, you're supposed to wear socks, eh? Or
She wearing sandals. She wearing sandals, so.
No, I'm talking about as a student, ain't supposed to wear anglers or socks?
It depends if your school has got the anglet or you use the socks.
Okay, but me, in our days, you're forced to wear anglers and socks, or they will flog you. But she looks great. And I hope she will take a look at herself and say, I can be a better person. Not aggressive, not dressing anyhow, not doing things anyhow, but just as beautiful as I am in my uniform. Just look at her. She's gorgeously beautiful. And she looks like a student, even now as she is an adult. She really looks like a student in the 11th grade or 10th grade, because I don't see tie on it. But I want to close on this short video, and don't put it up yet. The Indian Prime Minister came to America 15 years ago. Winnie again, he was in America yesterday. When he came to the White House, he was given a rousing red carpet welcome. And yesterday, after 15 years, he was given the same red carpet welcome. Liberians, I want to remind you of something. When was the last time the White House of the United States of America gave any one of our leaders a red carpet welcome? When was the last time? I saw my president going on the back iron from the airport to be received and taken to the CIA headquarters. All the time my president came here, he got in car, outside the airport, they took his bag. I'll be showing you those videos. You can see Siwa carrying his bag to the car. Outside. All the time that George Weah came here. But I want to leave you with this video. You be the judge. About 10 years to 8 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago, Joseph Numa Boakai came as vice president, not even president. His integrity allowed the Americans to give him a red carpet welcome. I believe that this is the way our leaders should be received in the country that was founded by us, by the United States, that we were founded by the United States, that the United States should receive our president owing to our old historical ties, believing that we in the whole of Africa deserve a rare carpet welcome when we behave. Our flag only has 1 star, while theirs have got 50. The pledge is the same. The currency is the same. They have Maryland, Virginia, we got the same. Our capital is named after a former president. And for 6 years, they will not even allow our president to get that honor. And in the end, the United States government accused him and his government of extrajudicial killings, drug dealings, rampant corruption, human rights abuses, and we lost that. But a vice president once got that. And like Modi yesterday, it is about to happen. And I think it will happen. Dama, is the video ready?
Liberia. His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai Sr., Vice President of the Republic of Liberia.
Diamond, do you have any closing for people in radio, TV, online, everything?
Yes, all I want to say is thank you to all those who took up their time to watch us since this pilot began on Wednesday. And we will strive to bring the most reliable information, especially in the fact that owing to the fact that we owe our people the information that they need. People depend on us for balanced, credible, and timely information as well. So we'll provide that accurate information as well. We'll definitely do our best. And Liberia is for all of us as Liberians. I had the experience of growing up on a refugee camp, not the most pleasant of experiences at all, where you and your entire family will reside in one bedroom. You do everything in our room. And for our kids that are growing up, we want to leave for them a better country. And we all believe in choices, freedom of expression, and freedom of association. So if we're able to respect each other's views and we can go to the polls, at the end of the day, disagree on politics, but agree on one thing, that Liberia is all that we have. And we cannot at all, stop being Liberians. Even if we are naturalized citizens of other countries, our hearts will always be home.
Thank you, and let me thank all of our people in Radio Land. The time is 1 p.m., and I want to be on time, so Diamond will call it a day. Thank you for having me, Diamond, and let me say goodbye to all of our people in the diaspora and the country. Goodbye.